Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Epcot, an opening day of the 2019 Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Guys, this is the third year that this festival has been going on, and the last 2 years were fantastic. We really enjoyed this one, especially the food offerings here for the festival. So today we're going to go around and check out all of the festivities, everything that the Festival of the Arts has to offer, including all of that delicious food. Unfortunately, Stephanie had to work today, so I'm going to do this one solo, which is gonna be a bit of a challenge holding the camera and eating all that food, but I accept that challenge and I'm excited to bring you guys along and check out opening day of the festival here. So what do you say? Let's get started and go check out the 2019 Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Guys, check it out. Look who we ran into all the way from Disneyland, Mr. Cheesy Pop.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
I'm great. I'm ready.
What are you most excited for today for the festival?
You know, any chance to try new things that I get to eat and drink around the world and it's new. That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Always, anytime there's an excuse to eat new food.
Yeah, this is what I do.
We're here to do it. It was good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. I am.
And check it out, we just stopped into Mouse Gear and picked up the annual pass holder magnet for the event here. And this year it is Figment. Check it out, that is a really cool magnet. Let's go check out the festival showplace here in the remodeled Odyssey. So it's cool here, you can get these custom screen printed shirts, and what you do, guys, you come up here, you choose your design, you choose your shirt size and style, and then you choose the color you want, and then they put it over in this press and make your shirt. And here's some of the designs, and I really love these designs. Check out that Figment one, and Goofy, and Sorcerer Mickey. Some really cool shirt options here. And again, everything happens back there in that big press. It's really cool. All right, so for our first food item of the day is here at the Painter's Palette in the Odyssey Festival showplace. And this is the smoked salmon and cream gâteau with egg yolk cream, paddlefish caviar, and micro herbs. And this looks tasty and definitely kind of cool to watch them assemble this here too. It's kind of part of the Festival of the Arts is watching them assemble your food, but it does take a little longer. Let's see how it tastes. All right, let's give this smoked salmon and cream gâteau a try. And you can see it's layered like the smoked salmon, and it's some sort of pastry with this egg yolk cream and caviar, a bite with a little bit of all of it at one time. And that's definitely interesting. The smoked salmon I can taste above everything else, which is good because you want it to be the star of the dish. That layers of pastry, and I think there's maybe like some cream cheese in there with a little bit of dill. Really tasty. That egg yolk cream really doesn't have much flavor other than tasting like egg yolk. The herbs on top, I couldn't really taste the caviar. Let me give it a taste by itself. This might be a mistake, but... And like most caviar I've tried before, it's just really salty, but you couldn't really taste it above everything else. But altogether, this is actually a really interesting dish, and if you like smoked salmon, I think you would enjoy this. For $7, I think it's a good start here at the Festival of the Arts. So here's some of the pass holder merchandise for the festival, and check out this shirt. It says pass holder up here, and I think it's a pretty cool design. I like this shirt, and then you can get similar designed coasters, and this is a pack of 4 coasters.
That's so fancy.
And I really like those too. That's pretty cool. Okay, so from Germany, this is the red wine braised short rib with parsnip puree, broccolini, and baby tomatoes with aged balsamic. And I gotta say, it smells absolutely delicious. Hope it tastes as good as it looks. All right, so let's give this short rib a try, and I'm gonna try a little bit of everything. We got the beef, we got the parsnip puree, and the baby tomatoes there, and that balsamic is where that smell's coming from. It's really strong, but it smells delicious. Let's give it a try. And that's really tasty. I really like the tomatoes. The sweetness that the tomatoes are bringing to it when you eat it with the beef is really good. Parsnip puree is really good, and the beef is definitely very tender, very pull apart, and it's a pretty good portion for, I think it was $10. You get 2 good chunks of beef, you got the broccolini there and the tomatoes. Definitely a nice presentation too. I remember having this one last year here and was impressed by it, and I think it's holding up to that same standard. So this is really delicious here in Germany. So from Italy here, the sweet and sour balsamic glazed pork ribs. And again, these smell really good, just like over in Germany. This dish smells delicious, and it comes with sweet potato fries, and they look really good. All right, so let's try one of these fries first, just to see what they taste like. And they're good sweet potato fries. They're a little bit cold. Now mine's been sitting here for a couple minutes. I've been taking pictures, but they could be a little more crispy. But they're pretty good sweet potato fries. But let's give the star of the dish a try, or what should be the star of the dish, and that's these ribs. And they're still nice and warm, and gosh, look at that. They're really tender, kind of fall apart. Those look absolutely delicious. Let's give it a try. All right, so the flavor of these ribs are really good. I got a chewy end on there, but the rest of it seems really tender and moist, and it wasn't dry at all, it was just a little bit chewy. But the glaze, being a balsamic glaze, I don't taste the balsamic coming through as much, especially as I did over in Germany on that short rib. But the barbecue flavor, that nice little sweet flavor, little sweet and sour flavor, is really delicious. I think these ribs are really good. For the portion, for $11, you get 2 decent sized ribs. Again, I think this is a good value compared to other stuff that you find at Epcot festivals. So another win here in Italy. Alright, so from Japan, here is the sushi donut, and check this thing out, guys. This is a donut-shaped sushi featuring salmon, tuna, shrimp, avocado, masago, accented with citrus, soy, gali, and wasabi on the side, and this looks really good. I'm guessing that soy is what looks like jello on top. It's kind of interesting looking, but this is a beautiful dish. Let's see how it tastes. All right, so let's try this sushi donut. It looks really cool. I mean, it is a pretty dish, which is kind of the common theme here at the Festival of the Arts. But this has shrimp and tuna and salmon, and let's go ahead and give the salmon a try. That's really tasty. The sushi is nice and fresh, and unlike some of the other sushi that I've gotten here at the festivals, this one's maintaining that nice chilled temperature. Oftentimes sushi gets a little bit warm out here in the Florida heat, but this is still nice and chilled, which is what you expect from sushi. And these little soy ginger, or little citrus soy gelatin stuff on top, I really don't know how to explain it, is very tasty. You do get that soy flavor, but then with just a little bit of that citrus flavor too. So I think it's really good, and I'm not going to sample all of these, but the salmon itself was really tasty. I'm sure the tuna and the shrimp are going to be the same, and again, a really good portion too for the price. So we're about to head over here into the expression section. You can see it's a big giant mural, and it's a paint by numbers mural. And so we're gonna go grab our little cup of paint and take part in the completion of this mural. All right, so I've got my paint and my paintbrush. I'm number 10, and it's the color yellow. So I gotta go over to the mural now and find a spot with a number 10 and paint in the square yellow. Let's go do it. All right, so there's a little tin right here in the middle that is not filled in, so let's fill that in. And there we go. We came and we have done our part. It'll be cool to see what this looks like once it's all finished. All right, so after completing our task of painting one of the squares, this is the postcard that you get. And I think this is gonna be actually a portion of the artwork. If you look right there where that guy's painting, I think that is, actually over there's the rocket, I'm sorry. So there is a rocket somewhere in here. So I think this is kind of a portion of what this total mural is gonna be. But cool that you get a nice free postcard to take with you. That's cool. So this is the deconstructed strawberry cheesecake from here at the Deconstructed booth, and had this last time, and last year this was one of my favorite dishes, so I'm excited to give it a try again. Looks just like it did last year. You've got that cheesecake filling there in the middle, the pastry over there on the left, and then those delicious looking strawberries there on the right. Excited to dive in and see if this is as good as it was last year. All right, so let's give this deconstructed strawberry cheesecake a try. I have reconstructed it here with the cracker crust and the strawberry and some of that filling, so let's give it a try. Just as delicious as last year. Really, really good. That cream is nice and smooth, and the crackers themselves almost taste like the German butter cookies. They got that nice buttery, sweet flavor to them, but not too sweet. The strawberries have a nice glaze, but again, not too sweet. So all of this works really well together, and it's really nice out here, which has become kind of a hot day out here today. And this is not gonna weigh you down. It's really delicious and light. All of this works great together. And again, my favorite dessert dish that we've had today, really my only dessert dish, but we'll try more as the festival goes on. So that was day one here at Epcot for the 2019 Epcot International Festival of the Arts. I know it's a mouthful, it's hard to even remember it all, but I had such a great time today going around with Taylor and Josh from the WDW couple, and big thanks to Josh for helping out today, because we were down Stephanie and I needed someone to hold the camera, so all of those awesome steady shots of me trying out the food was Josh holding the camera. Couldn't remember which side he was on. And but it was a great day here today. Guys, we tried out so much amazing food. There's a lot to see and do here for the Festival of the Arts, so make sure you get out here to check it out. I think my favorite food item for sure was the sushi donut.
Oh yeah.
That was really good.
Really good, and a really great value too, at only $7.50 back in Japan. So make sure you get that when you come. And that's gonna do it for us here today in Epcot. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below for more like it. And we will see you next time. Make sure to go check out WDW Couple, link in the description below. Have a good one, everyone.